Hello and welcome back. So we are having a Nasdaq 100x update. But before going to look at that, if anyone wants to join us looking for training or trading or group membership or looking for setups, just simply go to wave-trader.com. And if you're looking for further information, just simply fill that and send that to me. Okay, now let's get back to the setup which I'm going to talk about is the Nasdaq 100x. All right, so in this previous video analysis, in the update, we were expecting another leg lower on the Nasdaq 100x, okay, before the bullish wave. So we are having that bearish leg, but there is no sign yet that the dip is ready to go for long. Let's look at the previous video analysis, and then we're going to talk about what we can expect from, the next update. So, from the market. So I'm going to slightly fast forward so that we can, go ahead quickly. Let's look at this. Get back in the correction and bounce back nicely for upside. So what's next? The structure is very much same again. All right, so you're looking for this to break out, test that, fall again for another leg lower like that flat formation. All right, or keep pushing more higher. This flat formation, yeah, from this top. So if we don't get that tiny move over there, yeah, I'm anticipating flat formation, which is not there yet. What we are having now is the triangle. Okay, so triangle which is building over there. So price is struggling from that top. So from that, another leg lower for the triangle and continue to keep pushing more higher. So right now we don't have any sign yet that the Nasdaq 100x is going to drop for another leg lower. So everything is just simply said that the risk on assets are doing really good right now. So next week we may see breakout and continuation for upside. In case we don't see that, then the setup is very much similar. We are the way we are looking within these areas. Okay, buy opportunities, then drop. Then again, if we didn't get the price there, we are looking for this to continue to keep pushing more higher. Yeah, makes sense. So same opportunities, yeah. Nasdaq 100x to continue to keep pushing more higher, and if it falls for another leg lower within that triangle, the triangle which is just appearing over there. Okay, so the trade is same. You're expecting that 4-hour time frame correction to break up and Nasdaq 100x to test the all-time high. Okay, so there we can see that the price was running nicely with those moving averages, all right, and holding that 4-hour time frame correction. But we can see that the price started to struggle over there, all right, and correction was there, but we can see that the correction wasn't breaking out for upside, and there's a very good chance that Nasdaq 100x is still going to visit that previous low rather than continue to keep pushing more higher, and we still may visit these lows for another leg higher. So this is just simply an update that, we were expecting Nasdaq 100 index to continue to keep pushing more higher and clear through that top and continue to keep pushing more higher. But right now we can see that there are some, risk on currencies which are, not doing good. Means that the dollar is just simply gaining against the risk on currencies is a sign that risk on assets may drop for another leg lower. Suppose, for example, if we're going to look at the dollar CAD, right? So gaining a dollar against the CAD is just simply a clear sign that the risk on currency is not doing good, all right, or commodity currency is not doing good. Okay, and strength here is a sign that we may see weaknesses on the indices. So
every single trader that's taken the FTMO challenge using my
the pound, yeah. So these weaknesses driven by the Reserve Bank of Australia. The market was expecting they're going to raise the interest rate, but they didn't raise the interest rate, and which caused the Australian dollar to go down against the dollar. And Australian dollar is a risk on currency, yeah, commodities currency, yeah. So it's dropping, sending a very strong signal that we may see another leg lower on indices, yeah. So Nasdaq 100x still can drag lower all the way back to the bottom as shown. And if you were buying in the previous analysis when we were expecting these to continue, yeah, so these areas holding, yeah, went higher a couple of times, so we may still see another leg lower. All right, so once price is going to come back to these areas, those lows, you are simply expecting price to hold moving averages and continue pushing more higher. So what you are watching, what can drive that lower? So if I'm going to look at the calendar, so we are having a couple of news going to release today. So one of them is the manufacturing, ISM manufacturing, and the other is the jobs opening. All right, so the trend, both data, the trend is dropping, all right? So we can see there that higher rates are biting manufacturing sector. So the trend is going down. Since Fed is raising the interest rate, manufacturing sector is struggling, and it is being expected that the forecast number is going to be slightly higher than the previous one, 46, yeah, so 46 was the previous one. So for the prediction is the 46.90. Yeah. So if we're gonna see bad numbers here, we may see some sell off on US assets, or if the job openings. So basically this is what Fed is looking for right now. So job openings to slow down, and if we are going to see weaknesses over there, significant weaknesses over there, so still going to be a good sign. So we'll see that how this is going to impact. All right. So basically the job opening is going to be, if job opening is going to drop, that's going to be a bullish sign for the stock. All right, because if job market is slowing down, means that less Fed hawkish, right? So how these two news going to impact, we'll see that. But right now we can see that the market is already preparing for a bearish wave on the equities. All right, so let's see how we're going to have that impact, how we're going to have impact of that data. So what you are looking, simply another leg lower, price to hold the moving averages, and you are looking to buy again. So in case if we see that a breakout, okay, there is no buy opportunity at this place, so you shouldn't be a buyer over there at current price. All right, so we simply call that a breakout entry. All right, so breakout entry doesn't gonna make a good sound over there for you. So let's say if price is gonna break out, yeah, and you're looking for that trade, so this is how your trade gonna look like. If I'm gonna visualize that, so this is a high risk trade, so you have to get into the trade somewhere there on a breakout, all right, and stop somewhere behind that. So this is not going to work, right? This is not going to work. So what is working? So if you want to know that how this chart is moving, just simply go to my previous videos on the Nasdaq 100 index. You're going to see how this is doing over there, so you're going to get the idea that what you should expect next. All right, and where you should look for short to medium term buy opportunities. Yeah, hope that makes sense. So this is the place. Let me slightly pull over there. So this the bigger picture is still same. This picture, we are expecting this to tag that all-time high. This hasn't changed yet. All right, so this hasn't changed yet, and we are still far away. So what is happening over there at this area on 4-hour time frame? All right, so it's building a trending move over there, like the way it has done there, within these areas. So if I'm gonna pull out 4-hour time frame moving averages, we're clearly gonna see that the trend is the price is trying to build a trend over there again for upside. There we can see that these areas. So this is a simple trending move, very nice simple trending move for upside. And every time when price is testing the trend, you are looking the trend to hold. Simple strategy, yeah, simple moving average strategy. So yes. All right, so that was the previous video analysis. We were clearly expecting that the Nasdaq 100 index is going to draw for another leg lower, as we have seen weaknesses on the other risk on currencies, and they were suggesting that the risk of wave was going to come, or the news which broke out, right, like manufacturing or other Fitch downgrading the US credit rating caused that to continue to keep dragging lower. And the question is it ready to go for long? The answer of that is simply not yet. Okay, we don't have any sign across the market that the risk on momentum is shifting for upside. Yeah, so far you are waiting, and there is a very good chance that this correction can even drag slightly more lower, but within the daily moving average. So even though the daily moving averages are far away, we can see over there. Okay, but the question is, the risk is still there that the drop still can extend to the downside. So if you are looking to buy, as I was showing in the previous video analysis, that we may see some buying momentum within the 4-hour moving average, we clearly can see that it has just simply broken down those areas. All right, we are running below those areas where price was holding. So you can say that the support areas broken down clearly. Now you are watching this 8-hour time frame. Okay, if price hold those moving averages, then you are going to show some interest over there for upside. You're looking for this to go and this trade. So if we break down, all right, there is a risk for breakdown, then these are the places where we're going to pay attention. These support areas, or you can say that the zones, buy zones. Okay, there is no buying yet. So if I'll see that the buying momentum is shifting over there for upside, or we are having any signs that the risk on momentum is building up over there for upside, then I'll try my best to update. But yes, we are still looking for buy the dip opportunity on the Nasdaq 100 index. All right, so right now it's not ready. We are having the dip. and we may see, you know, some price action over there, and we are expecting that this ABC move to form and price to continue to keep pushing more higher. But it has that find its floor over there? Not yet, right? That's the answer. So not yet. So this is just an update that we are having another leg lower, which we were anticipating from there to here. Okay, is it ready to go for long? Not yet. We are not having any, you know, signs across the market yet that the risk on wave is coming. Okay, so thank you.